Hello everyone, this is David, and we're going to go through how to generate your Google AVS key so that your site can continue to have the address verification in the enrollments and checkout pages um, throughout your site. So we've already provided this link here. It's called the developers.google.com and it's /maps/gmp-get-started. You must have a Google account set up with a username and password, and you should be logged in at this point. So when you come to this page, go ahead and scroll down till you see the Go to Project Selector and give that a click. So your page should look identical to this with no projects in here. Now, if you've used the development tools, you may have a project in here, but for this instance, we're going to just go ahead and click on Create Project. And it's going to ask you for a project name. So you can name it anything that you want. And don't worry about the organization at this point. So it's going to go ahead and create that project for you. It's going to give you a bunch of stuff over here. If you just click anywhere on the screen, it'll make that go away. So now that you're on this screen here, you must have a billing credit card within the system. So as you can see, when you go to the navigation menu, scroll down to where it says billing, go ahead and select that and go through the manage billing accounts, and you can go ahead and add a new billing account for Google. Now, it may not ever charge that card, but the card must be in there in order for this to work. Okay. Okay, so the next place we're going to go to after that is we're going to go ahead and click back on that navigation bar after you've added your billing information, and we're going to scroll down to API and services. We're going to go ahead and click on library. Now, the ones that we're going to need is the Java API here, and we're going to go ahead and enable that one. So once that's done and you've added in this one here, you'll notice that the APIs have kind of changed a little bit here. So now we have places that we need to go ahead and enable. You can also go back to the hamburger menu as well and go back to the other screen. The last one that we need is the geocoding API. We're going to go ahead and hit enable on that one. And then it gives you the pricing as well down in here, so you can check that out while you're looking at it. So at this point, your screen should look like the geocoding, just like mine, geocoding, maps, and places. So all three of these work together in order to give you what you need. Now at this point here, we are going to go ahead and select credentials. Now, yours should look the exact same way with nothing here. We are going to create the credentials, and we're going to create an API key. So here it is. They give you your credentials here, and go ahead and hit copy and put that somewhere where you can refer back to it, a notepad file, somewhere where you can grab that easily. Now with Google, you can come back and copy it again, so you're not going to lose it. You can always come back and grab it. After that, you'll notice it says restrict key. I would go ahead and look through and some of the notes that they have on restricting keys. What this does is it allows you to restrict it to your web page. And it'll tell you right here if it's left blank, it can be used, that key can be used on any web page, and it'll go through. Here is some information here about restricting and using wildcards to restrict. You can also restrict the key to selected APIs and select those 3 APIs. I would use the HTTP reference up here to go ahead and restrict those, and then go ahead and select Save. Now, once that's done, you'll notice that it does say API key, and you can name your API key anything that you'd like. In my case, because I did not restrict it, it gave me this little warning. It'll give you the creation date, any restrictions. Here's where you can pull the key again if you need to. You have your edit, and if for some reason you need to delete the key, you can always delete the key as well. Okay, so that's it as far as on the Google Cloud Platform. When you access your website, okay, so once you access the key and you have that saved somewhere, or you have the page still open, you're going to log into your website. Go under the admin menus, you're going to select website, site settings. Go ahead and scroll down, and you should have a place for your API key. Go ahead and paste it in there. Make sure there's no spaces before it or at the end, and select the Enable Google Address Lookup if it's not already selected. When you scroll down, go ahead and select Save. And to test this, you can go to your enrollment, you can go to the checkout page, you can go to any of those and enter in, or start to enter in, an address, and you'll notice that the drop down, just like you had before, will be created, and when you select that address, it'll fill in on the form. So that will be for your shipping address, your billing address, anything of that nature within the system that was working before should reappear. Now, if something is not appearing correctly or did not create that drop down, double check your restrictions on the key. Make sure again that that credit card is in there and that it's a good credit card. And when in doubt, you can always give us a call here, and we can go through it with you, through a Zoom call or something of that nature. I hope this video helps in getting that AVS created for your website. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.